So I don't see any reason why it should be, only reduced to physical persons, to individuals. Why it can't be a company, an existing company or an institute?
No, that's good.
It was
Rather, suppose you are saving for buying a house, and a house is quite expensive, so you probably save for a couple of years, and maybe you use the bank, and then they give you interest.
Yes.
You don't want the interest, but it's always there put in your account. How do you deal with that interest that is put as part of your income in the years that you're saving for the house?
Yes. Now, saving money at the bank is an allowed action in itself, because saving is allowed. So whether you save the money in the bank or with your friend, or it's the same. But the problem is that this interest you're getting on your money. The best solution is, once you open this account, you tell the bank that I don't wish to have any interest on my money. And there are some banks in Sweden that accept this wish, and so they abolish, not really abolish, but they set the interest percentage to be 0.00. So you don't get anything. So this is the best solution. Now let's say that there is a bank that doesn't accept this solution. Well, don't do anything with the money. It's not your money. And if it's not your money, then in what way are you entitled to handle this money? So take your money, take your savings. After you're done with saving in this bank, take your savings, buy your house, and if there is any money left, if there is any interest on that money that you have been saving in this bank, just let it be there. There are some scholars that say that, well, why should you let the money at the bank account? The beneficent of this money is the bank. But this is not really a valid Islamic way of looking upon this matter, because the matter shall emerge from the question of whose money is this? I'm not allowed to deal with your money without your permission, of course. And in this case, the bank can't give you its permission to handle the money or to get rid of the money, because the bank says, it's your money, it's not mine. What shall I give you permission to? But according to Islam, it's not your money. So you have a problem here. But the easy solution is either, of course, the best solution is not to have any interest on the money. If you have interest in the money, then let it be.
Is it acceptable if you take all the interest and give it away as charity, but you don't accept, like if you have any thawab for it?
Yes. Now, is it your money?
No.
No, it's not your money, because it's interest money, and you as a Muslim can't have interest money. So you can't deal with it. You can't do anything with it. And even according to those ulama, those scholars that say, well, give it to the poor instead of letting it be at the bank, they say that you don't get any reward for paying this money. So if you're not getting any reward, and it's not even your money, so why shall I even bother with them?
Giving it to the poor can become a serious problem. Like, everybody will put their money so they get the interest. They'll take out their money and then give it to the poor.
So you're becoming
making halal.
Yes, it's a way. La hawla wa la quwwata. Now it's almost 7:30. If there are no other questions, this area, the economic system in Islam, is very huge, very large, and it's really a pity for us Muslims to not be able to study it as deep as we should do that, unfortunately, because even our colleges, our university, our so-called Islamic universities, they don't educate Muslim students in real Islamic economic system. And unfortunately, in the Islamic world, you will see a lot of so-called Islamic banks. Though that the idea of banking is a capitalist idea, it's not even an Islamic idea. In the Islamic state, it's allowed to have some kind of money deposits, and you charge people because they are saving their money with you. But you are not investing this money, because if you're investing then we're talking about one of these company types. I'm not talking about a money deposit. So the idea of banking is not Islamic, and yet in the Islamic world you will see a lot of so-called Islamic banks. And the acceptance of Muslims of these Islamic banks, it's an indication that we still are lacking, the understanding of Islamic economics, unfortunately. And I would like to conclude that, since this is the last time we see for this semester, that it has been a source of true joy for me, and even of knowledge, because I had to go back to books and read, and things has been clearer, alhamdulillah, even to me. So I thank you. I thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first of all, and I thank you secondly for being so kind to give me this ability and chance to learn more about Islam. Alhamdulillah, I have learned more, and I thank you very much for that. And I conclude by Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim wal 'Asr. إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. وبارك الله فيكم أجمعين. And I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this gathering is remembered in the day of judgment as a gathering of, the axis of good, the axis of evil. Inshallah, this gathering will be remembered on the day of judgment, and inshallah we'll be enjoying discussing this gathering in the paradise with the companionship of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wa barakallahu fikum ajma'in.
Yeah, inshallah.